Hello. Yeah. Another late stream, so I don't expect anybody to stop by. 10:15 p.m. What can I say? Busy. Busy. Um I should be less busy a little bit coming up. Um just a little bit. I kind of caught up with some of my work. Okay. Anyways, I did one puzzle streak earlier today of 32, so I'm just going to do one such session. Hello, Young. I do not remember you. No, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, so I am going to. This is the first one. Okay, so let's just get this over with. So again, I've already did one session earlier today. And I always do 2 by 32 sessions of puzzle streak before I start. So I think I can just take on H2 and then it's going to be mate next move. This should pick up material. This should pick up the queen. You only caught one of my streams. Yeah, I definitely don't remember your username, but I'm old and my memory is bad. So if I take on C1 twice, I can then play bishop H3, which looks good. And we are black, so we just give a check, and then we will promote one move before he does. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised that you were the only one watching because I'm not a popular guy. Okay, so here we have a discovery, and this just picks up the queen. And I think we just trade, and then he'll get the outside pass pawn, but oh, so I can give a check first. But wait, how is that different? Well, this one's weird. No, I think I just take... Well, hang on. No, I don't take the bishop first because he has this wish and zug. But my king is outflanking his. Aren't I better there too? Well, you say that, but I've been doing this for about 6 years now. So, okay. No, this one is really confusing. I'm surprised it's rated only 1200. Like I'm not even. I'm still looking at it, and I'm confused. So he has two options, right? If I take if he goes king d4, that actually looks good to me because then I can take and then here, and yeah, so that actually looks good. If he goes to e2, same thing. So I do think we take first, but that's tricky. That's underrated, 100%. That's underrated. So we are white. This just looks like a mate. So that's kind of a weird one they threw in there. And so I have queen h1, king e2. I get the knight. Is that good enough? It may be, but that's kind of scary. He's got a knight and a queen around our king, but our pawns kind of stop anything he can do. And if he pushes, well, I think I can take, and I should be fine there. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle because it's tricky. Okay, so check, and then take the rook, or just take the rook right away? Why can't I just take the rook right away? I'm just reading the chat now. You had a channel that grew to 2,500 subs. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I hit 1,000 subs about a couple months ago. 2 or 3 months ago, I hit 1,000 after 6 or 7 years. Okay, so how many subs do you have now? So yeah, I'm a little unsure about why not taking the rook is simply not good. It might be because he has 3 extra pawns, so he has ample compensation for being down the exchange. If I give the check first, I win one such pawn, but he will get it back very quickly. So this is another confusing puzzle. It's going to be a tough batch this time. It looks like. I guess I can hang on to the pawn after that. So I assume I take here first. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't. These puzzles are underrated for sure. The first 1,000's the hardest. Yeah, I've heard that, and it seems to be the case. Because I'm already at 1163 now, but who's counting? I'm at 1163. Well, let me just keep doing this. Well, first of all, I should probably trade, and then this is unstoppable. But yeah, as I say, like it took me like 6 years to get to 1,000, and then in the past 2 or 3 months, I've gained another 163. So it's going way faster. This just looks like a mate in 2. Hard to talk and do puzzles at the same time. So this should be. It's not quite a mate. I don't know about the material. Because we're down a lot right now. We're down a queen and a bishop. We have some pawns for the bishop, but I don't know if this is going to be enough for me. And then after king d6, I mean, it would be nice to have a mate there, but I don't see a mate. I see taking the queen, and then he immediately... But I'll get the knight as well. I'll get the knight as well, and then I'll have extra pawns. Okay. That should be good. I'll get the knight. That's the key thing here. I'll get the knight. Okay. Rook h1 if he takes queen h6, but he's okay after queen h7. I have another rook here. I don't know if that could have some role, but I'm looking at rook h8, king h8. Oh yeah, it might have a role. Then after queen h6, he can't go queen h7 because rook a8 picks up. Yeah, that wins. So I think it is rook h8. If he ignores it, I just well, he can't go here because I'll go queen h6. So, but well, he has no other choice. So yeah, that's got to be the solution here. Okay, he moves up the board. Yeah, I was thinking queen h6, but rook h6 might be playable too. But probably queen h6, and that's just mate. Yeah, what am I talking about? Because after queen f5, well, maybe it's not as quick as I thought. Well, I take again. I take again here, check. And then the rook's coming in. I don't know. That should be good enough. Yeah, and then taking on h3, I think that's... Like, I didn't calculate beyond this, but it just has to be good enough. If he goes queen g4, then I have rook h5 that picks up the queen. And if he moves the king... I mean, it is still kind of tricky, honestly. Like queen h3, king f6. It's still very tricky. Rook h6, king e7. Yeah, these are all, I don't like this batch today. These are way trickier than they are rated. Yesterday they were easy. Hello, Game and Melting Pot. Okay, I'm going to look at chat now. Two-step verification issues. What, you forgot your login or something? And Game and Music says, as a low-rated player, I could never be able to figure out the queen and knight. Oh, you must have said that earlier, which I missed. I was too focused. Yeah, but this is a kind of tricky. Queen h3 and then king f6. Where's the knockout? Yeah, I do not like this batch. This is like the third or fourth tricky one. So yeah, if I go rook h6 check, he's just going king e7, and I don't know. I don't think there's a follow-up there. So I don't even know if I take the knight. Excuse me. But it has to be. It has to be taking the knight. But then king f6. See, the thing is, the reason these are rated low is because low-rated players, they'll just take the knight and hope everything works out. And it'll turn out to be the best move. But they didn't actually consider like king f6 and what they're going to do after. So these aren't fairly represented by the rating. But yeah, let me try to figure it out. Queen h3, king f6. His queen, yeah, it's not quite trapped. So rook h4. The only thing that makes sense to me there is rook h6 or possibly queen h6 again. No, because he'll just repeat. So then rook h6 check. Yeah, whoa, what a weird puzzle. And I've already made a few moves on it. Like, there's no way this is rated only 1400. So check, king f6, rook h6, king e7. No, what the hell is... This is so underrated. This is so underrated. Or I'm just a moron. Probably the latter. I mean, it's got to be... But then king f6, what obvious move am I missing there? That's ridiculous. I don't even see it, and I'm going to take on h3, and it ends there. See, you see, it's so underrated because players will just take the knight, but they're not considering what to do after king f6. Now I'm going to look at that with the engine since I got it right. So after king f6, it's rook h4, which I did consider. But I thought I can just go back to c2, and then rook e1. Come on, man, this is so underrated. Then rook e1, and it's black's turn. I don't know. Give black a move. Let's say he takes on c3. Then rook h6. Then king e7. Then queen h4. You got to figure all this crap out. Then it's a mate in 2. And this is rated 1400. It's just because it ends too early. Yeah. So if he goes here and then, yeah, then we get the mate. Wow. And there's like a million sidelines. That's like 9 moves down the road. Okay, mate 9. So underrated. So this was the start of the puzzle. I sacked the rook, and he moves up the board. Okay, and then you have to see king f6. I looked at the rook e1 line. There is another move. What line did I show last time? Did I show rook? I showed rook h4, I think. But there's also I showed rook e1, but there's also rook h4. I think these just kind of transpose. So. Yeah, then there's rook e1 or rook h6. And then you bring the rook here. It's so hard. Holy crap. This should be rated like 2400, not 1400. Yeah, this is like a 2400 rated puzzle or more, 2500 maybe. And even looking at it with the engine, it's not so clear to me. This is an absolutely terrible, like underrated puzzle. It's not a terrible puzzle, but it's completely underrated. Then you get people that are rated like 900. They're like, oh yeah, it's simple. You just take the knight, and then it's over. But so that gets a downvote from me. I hate that. Wow. Okay, back on track here. So white to move. I wonder if I can just force this trade because knights are terrible at stopping rook pawns. So I think it's just 96. 96. Yeah, 96 forces him to take, and then after h7, he can't stop it. Yeah, knights are so bad at stopping rook pawns. Okay. Queen a5 gives me the rook, and then I just have to hope that he doesn't have compensation. That'll put me up the exchange, but he'll have a pawn for the exchange. But yeah, we have this, and he doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. He does get. He will get e4 though. So black certainly has compensation there. But that has to be the solution. I don't like this puzzle either because material-wise, it'll be pretty equal, but black won't have good development. Yeah, I'm not looking elsewhere on this one, but this is another bad puzzle, I think. Yeah, terrible puzzle. Oh, this is a bad batch of puzzles. Okay, so just deflect the king. Simple. And then we are... Wait, no, we need more than that because we're currently down a piece, so we can't do that. What? No, it's different. So we have to take here and then rook c8 is mate. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to note the difference in material there. Because we needed a lot more than just winning the exchange. So this rook looks trapped. Can I just take it even? I may not even care about this. That would be... Yeah, because I would just be up. I would be up a knight. So I think it's just not being scared. Just not being scared. So allow knight c4. Move the... Oh, wait, but that might be mate. Oh, it's not quite mate. No, we're okay there. Yeah, so I think we just take... We just be brave. Take the rook. Allow knight c4. King d3. Allow knight takes, and we're just up a piece. I don't think there's anything fancy to it. Okay. I think we have a lifeline here, so I think we can just take. It's equal material. We're down a pawn. Yeah, we're down a pawn. So I think we just take here, and then we have a lifeline back. Seems good. We are white. So it's Zwischenzug, and then we take the rook here. Simple. Rook g1. He moves the king, and then we take on b3. And he does have a check, and it's a little scary, but that has to be the solution. I'm not going to verify it. Okay. Black king is weak. I think we can actually just go queen g3, and that should be mate in 2. Looks like it. And does it matter which pawn? It doesn't matter, which is weird. That's rare for a puzzle to have two solutions. Very rare. I'm kind of still skeptical of that. That's why I'm being careful here, but yeah, either pawn should be mate. So okay, white, this should be mate in 3. Check, takes check, yeah, classic, and then check. Oh, mate in 4, mate in 4. Hello, Kai Beats, how's it going? Okay, black to move. This queen looks suspicious. Looks like it could be trapped. We have a lifeline. Only if he takes the queen, though. So material. Oh, and he's got a hanging bishop. There's a lot going on here. Why can't I just take the bishop? So, yeah. What would... yeah, sorry. It's equal material. Why can I not just take... Oh, my queen's under attack. My bad. Yeah, so here's the lifeline if he takes my queen. Yeah, we just take the knight. We just take the knight. It's another lifeline one. If he takes the queen, I come back. If he takes here, his queen's hanging. And he has no Zwischenzugs or anything that I can see. So, and then we take here. Okay, white to move. There is a fork. That's probably going to be the solution. Otherwise, nothing else seems to make sense. So knight d5, and then computer will go here, and then we have a Zwischenzug. So it's another Zwischenzug one. And but I am surprised. Like if he goes queen c5, then what? Because if I take, it's only equal material. Got to be careful about that. Knight d5, queen c5. Ah, then we have knight f6, and that'll be a mate. Yeah, that'll be mate. Wow. So you see that. You have to see queen c6. And same thing if he comes in here, we have knight f6. I bet you that's going to be the continuation. No, he does it this way. So, okay. And this just wins. Oh, it doesn't. Is that winning? So rook b8. So hang on. Let me just do a material count. We're down a bishop. And our king is safe. Okay. So after check, I could get, if he blocks, what am I? Then but then what? Because I can't go here. It's queens on it. So rook b8, queen b8. Even if he gives me a free bishop, I'm only equal material there. And then after king e7. Oh, that's not true. Yeah, he can't do that because then I do take there. I win the queen. So after rook b8, queen b8. If he goes here first. So if he goes king e8 first, that's when things get interesting. So it might not be there. Now I'm looking at actually just bishop c5. Looking at bishop c5 because I think he has to play bishop f8. And then I can win a pawn there. Oh wait, no, then I've got rook. Then I have this. Take. Yeah. Then I win his queen. Wow, that's a little tricky. So I think it's bishop c5 first, resisting the urge of rook b8. Because rook b8, there's takes, king e7 is not so clear. So I think it's bishop c5 first. We're hitting his queen. We're threatening mate. The only thing I can see for him, apart from attacking our queen, or taking our queen, is bishop f8. Yeah, and then I go rook b8. And you know what, though? Honestly, there's a bishop c8 there. But I think we have queen c6. Yeah, and we have queen c6, and then we can take his queen. This is very complicated. I think that's right, though. I think that's right. So bishop c5, bishop f8, rook b8, and then, yeah, takes. If he goes king e7, then, well, he can't. Yeah, so no, this is a solution. Yeah, so, okay, it ends there. It doesn't go down the actual cool line. Okay, this looks like a mate in 2. Check, mate. Simple. So they gave us a simple one now. Just verifying. Can't be too careful. Whoa, see, well, it'll be mate in 3 then. Mate in 3. Okay, white to move. Check. If he blocks with the D rook, I win the rook. So he has to move the king. And then what? Then I take this rook, then I take this rook. Okay. Hopefully I didn't do that too quickly. Yeah. Well, yeah. So actually, I was going to do it this way, but I think this way, no, it has to be this way. Yeah. Okay. White to move. This one looks tricky. I will respond to all the chat messages after. So I think we just start with a check. If he avoids it, he might be able to avoid it. And his queen is protected. Yeah, that might not do anything. Oh, wait, then I've got the other rook coming in. And then king g6. Yeah, not so sure about that. Oh, remove the defender. But that does nothing. Okay, but I got to tie these ideas together. Wait, even so, he got 2 defenders. Yeah, that makes no sense. Okay, yeah, this one is tricky. Ooh, this one's tricky. Oh, there's a mate. There's a mate on g7. There's a mate in g7. I think that's the idea. So if we go check, and if rook takes, queen takes, then we have a mate in g7. So rook d8. If he takes, he can't recapture. So then he would be stuck to playing king. So rook d8, rook d8, rook d8, king f7. And then I win the queen. Wow. Okay, so that wins. And if he moves the king first, then I bring in the other rook. But yeah, there's this line again, which I'm not sure about. That's the only line I have to account for now. Rook d8, king f8. This is a hard puzzle. It's kind of cool though. But yeah, rook d8, king f7, I mean. And then I go rook 1, d7, king g7. That's the... Oh, but he can't actually come here. So rook g7 is mate? No, it's not mate. because he can take the other bishop. But I have rook f7. No, I don't have rook f7. Okay, what's going on? Maybe I go here. Okay, that's probably it. So it's probably rook d8, rook d8. No, sorry. If I go rook d8 and then it goes king f7, then I go rook 1 d7. No, I give the bishop check. Yeah, so I go rook d8. So if rook d8, king f7, then I go bishop h5. That's it. Yeah, wow, that's a kind of a cool puzzle. So I've accounted for everything here, and it goes down the first line. Okay, yeah, this is a tough batch today. It feels like most of these are very underrated. I always say that, but okay. So this one, looks hard. We're down the exchange. This might be sensitive here, so yeah, this is a tough batch today, no doubt. Okay, I keep looking at knight g6 for some reason. I don't think it leads to anything though. I bet you this one's gonna be hard for me too. Oh, I see it now, I think. You just reroute this bishop. Bishop d3 with threatening mate in 1. He has 2 ways to stop it. He has g6 and f5. No, he's got 3 ways. But then I can sack the rook. Yeah, sack the rook. Okay, so bishop d3. Then he has 2 more moves. There's g6, but I think I can just go knight g6. Takes, and then it's mate. And if f5, probably just rook takes f5. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Hopefully I'm not rushing it, but I have a hard time contemplating it being another idea. Yeah, so and then it's rook f5. Just verifying though. I just don't see what else it would be. Okay. Okay, very tough batch today. I think just rook d1 here, simple. Okay, they throw in some simple ones once in a while. Now we must take with the rook. If we take with the knight, then we're just losing back the knight, so we have to take this way. Okay, and then the last one. We're already up a queen. This is just mate and 2. Mate and 2. So they throw in some simple ones. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'll get this one wrong now. And there we go. So that took me 33 minutes, but I was also talking to chat a little bit. So yeah, tough ones thrown in there. Holy crap. There were some really tough ones in there for the rating. Now I'm going to look at chat. Your phone number was stolen. That's scary. There must be a way to get it back though, even without that. There must be some way to like prove your identity. Maybe, maybe not. That's scary though. Reading the chat here. Game Melting and Music Melting Pot says, if every game has limited maximum number of moves, then it makes sense if there is no knockout in this. Not sure what that means. And then the only puzzles that I've seen with more than 4 moves are. Okay. Yeah, that was a tough batch. I'm going to switch to a game of classical. Oof. That was work. But I got my tactics in. That's like my warm up, my exercise for the day. I don't really like doing that, but oh, got a game. Oh, but I'm kind of busy. Can I do this in under 30 seconds? Going to the next position? No, I'll do it later. Okay. So I will play this guy. Step across 1948. Here we go. Hello there, chess caller. I forget if I just said that. I'm not sure if I just greeted you. Okay, I was wanting to update CPT in the background because it finished, but then this game started. So, oh well. Anyways, we have a Sicilian on board. And he's thinking on move 4. Now, that was kind of a weird thing, but maybe he loaded up the stream because it says that I'm streaming right on the side. Anyways, we have a Najdorf on board. I'm going to play the English variation with bishop e3. Hello, Bansal Dial. Can you play with me? I don't play viewers. Oh, he moved. He moved. I sound like Ricky Martin. Yeah, I don't play viewers because I see no reason to. Yeah, G4 here. Okay. I think the best move to A3 is D5. I'm just trying to remember if it's actually bishop E7 and then D5. If D5 now, I think it might be too slow. I think then I play. Okay, he plays E5. I don't think that's so good. Yeah, this is like a delayed. It's almost like a delayed carries with the A3. So knight F5. I see chat scrolling. It's hard not to look. Yeah, it is very similar to Chess Scholar, and it's going to be hard to see the differences between the two. So when I analyzed that off stream this morning, the game from yesterday, I think if black does play E5, there is bishop B5, which is different in this position because there's A6 having been played, and knight F5. Both are about equally good. So I'm thinking knight F5 here. I don't think I want to go to B3 because even though that's the normal square in the Najdorf, I think I need to, it seems like a bit too passive. Yeah, gaming. I know that's gonna be hard for me. If I ever get popular with the chat scrolls like that, that's gonna be hard. I might just have to not look at chat until after the game because I'm not good enough to do both. Yeah, so this just seemed a little passive to me. Now knight F3 just drops the G pawn. And if he takes it and then I play rook G1, there's H5, and I don't think I like that. Even though his king is stuck in the center, I don't know, possibly that's playable. But I'm thinking it's got to be knight F5, right? It just has to be. I wonder if I should consider G5. Because I'll be on his queen. G5 takes. G5 is worth considering. So G5, ED. I take on F6. You know, if he grabs another piece. Oh, but he'll get a check in though. He'll get a check. He'll get a check on F2. So it's not okay. It was worth considering though. But yeah, he gets his check in. Although. Yeah, no. Now, so if he had gone down the other route, I think G5 actually is better. But yeah, I'm just going to go with knight f5. Okay, I spent too long in that already. Yeah, I know, young Gerber. I know, but my channel isn't really like that. I don't just go. I don't do the lowest common denominator to just get viewers at any cost. I mean, my channel is really for adult improvers, people that are struggling to improve, or it doesn't have to be struggling, but people that are not titled players and not beginners, kind of middle of the pack that are trying to improve, and not, yeah, it's okay. So which way to take? Now, this is going to be a big decision. I'm leaning towards taking with the G pawn because then I have the G file to play with. That probably makes the most sense. Yeah, I mean, if I take with the E pawn, he has like D5 and he's just pounding me down the center. He's just going D5, D4. We have to take this way. The only thing that kind of concerns me is he still might play D5, and then when these get separated, my F pawn gets very weak. But okay, knight BD7. I think he wants to go knight B6 and then D5. So that is a concern. Now let's just say he does that and it's his move again and he plays D5. That is indeed a problem. So I might have to take on B6 here. So knight B6. Yeah, I don't think I want to allow that. The D5 is just too strong. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think I want to go bishop B6, queen B6. That's my good bishop. And yeah, I don't think, okay, so that's not looking great. I might have knight D5. If if knight D5, then I have queen D5. Then if knight B6, it's the same problem. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat because the scrolling on the side of it's right off the center of my board, and it's distracting. I'm not saying to not talk. I get distracted so easily. So I have chat minimized. I'll open it up after the game. Yeah, so I don't like dealing with this knight b6 move. Like, now how do I often this pawn is on f3 in the Najdorf, and then the queen is on d2, so you can play queen f2, and then you can just take. If I can't play knight d5 first, I don't think, because he just takes on e4. This does look. Maybe I have bishop c4. Maybe bishop c4. Yeah, that makes sense. So I improve this bishop. This is a very nice diagonal for it, and then I cover d5. Makes sense. If knight b6, then yeah, bishop b3 or bishop a2. And if d5, then I have 4 defenders on it. I can just take with the knight. So yeah, bishop c4 makes sense. If b5, big deal. Yeah, just bring it back. And he does get rook c8, and then yeah, there's all of that. I mean, black has a nice position, but I think bishop c4 makes sense here. Yeah, this is a concern. I wonder if this whole knight f5 thing was wrong, but should I have played knight b3? Maybe knight b3 was the better move. Okay, this seems wrong. This seems wrong. B5, rook c8 seems right. So what's he doing here? He's hitting this. I could just play f3. That seems fine to me. Simple. I don't think I want to take it. Although when I'm black, if I flip the board, the computer. Whoops! I thought I flipped the board. Yeah. So yeah, when I'm black, the computer. Wait. What were they looking at? Oh yeah. So if push. No, sorry. If takes sorry, it's hard for me to flip the board in my mind. So when the knight is moved, often the computer doesn't like this. The bishop, the dark square bishop becomes worse. So I might actually take that knight, but f3 is tempting. I could also even maybe just play bishop d5, not the best blockader, or bishop d3. I don't think this is a good move. Yeah. I think these are playable. It's just too passive for me. And f3, if this was a blitz game, I'm playing f3. But I think giving up my bishop, though, it's a big, yeah, that's a big commitment. Maybe I will play f3. I'm still threatening to take it. So f3, rook c8. Then at least I think I will start with f3. He might have queen b6. f3, he might have queen b6 here. But then I have b4. Okay, go f3. Yeah, but I'm still eyeing this knight. I still might take this at the right opportunity. Because his bishop is pretty poor after that trade. So it's on the table, but I'm gonna wait before I do it. Other ideas, maybe knight d5. Because his bishop is bad, so trading off a knight gives him less control over any light squares. So I think knight d5 seems reasonable. Plus, if I then castle, then I'm threatening knight well, there's king takes. No, maybe I would be threatening. Then bishop g5. Yeah. Okay. So okay, he goes there. I could go bishop d5, but then he just goes rook c8. But then I can win a pawn. Takes bishop b7. Tempting. If he goes here, then I have b. Okay, wow, tempting. What if he takes? Well, I like that. No, bishop d5 is tempting. The natural move is for me to go to a2, but this might be the more adult move here. Bishop d5. So, he might have rook b8. He's got rook b8. That's got to be the best move. Because if he goes to c8, I think I take. Although he might then take here. But no, but still that has to be decent. Yeah, so bishop d5. rook b8. And he's fine there. I think I might, but then he has b4. Okay, whatever. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Rook b8, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Check, maybe? Oh, that's got to be decent. Knight f d7. And then take. Take. I might do that. I might do that. Rook b8, bishop c6. I'm just going to load up chat, make sure everything's working, and okay. Just like to keep an eye on things. I didn't disconnect or anything. Okay. So he took it. I'm not sure what I want to take with. I was going to take with a knight. Probably I still will. The funny thing is I can take with a queen and he can't really do anything about it. Like he can't kick me out. And that's a nice centralized queen. But what's better than a centralized queen? Maybe a centralized knight. That's a tough choice. The thing is, if I take with a queen, what's my knight doing? Right? Like, how does my knight participate? So I think I can't help but take with the knight. Okay, so he's always going to be terrified to castle kingside because of the G file. So that's got to be scary for him. So what about rook c8 now? Oh, I missed that check. I totally missed that. I don't think I want to play bishop f2. Oh, I missed that, eh? Yeah, I don't want to do that because I don't know. His queen gets too active. So I'm thinking king e2, delayed bong cloud, move 14. That seems fine. What's wrong with that? King e2. In response to you, young Gerber, in the beginning I did play viewers and then I lost every game. So, plus people come, they play me and then they just leave. It's like, what was the point of that? But no, I faced too many interesting players. Yeah, so there's rook c8. I've kind of lost my train of thought. I was kind of in the groove there a little bit. So is he threatening anything right now? I should start playing a little quicker. He's not really threatening anything. I might have bishop b6, so maybe I could play b4. He'll probably go knight e4, then he's threatening to come in here. Then he's defending b6. Yeah, b4, knight a4. Okay. Rook g1, g6. Well, it makes sense though, right? I mean, what to do on h1? Yeah, so hopefully I'm okay here. I think I am though. So I'll just improve the rook. If bishop f6, possibly I take and then queen d5. That's a big possibly though. I don't know. It's a bishop f6. Maybe I take the knight now. Is this the time? Because usually the computer doesn't really like that for black. Oh, wow. G6. Seems dangerous. Seems very dangerous for him. Seems very dangerous. So can I come in here? Well, he's threatening. Okay, well, this is a threat. Yeah, GF is a real legitimate threat. Because that would really destroy my pawn chain. But should I be more open about the idea? Because I actually still might be fine there. Because the knight doesn't really need securing. But this pawn becomes weak, though. He can... Yeah, then I have to... this is actually not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. But I'd rather not be the case. So I don't want to push because that'll be too hard to defend. I might have to take... But then he gets the F file. So... Or even the H file. Yeah, so I don't... Things are getting away from me here. What if I play B4, knight A4? No. Okay, yeah, things are getting tricky. Wish I could get this rook into the game as well. Okay, so F6. It just seems like I'm not. No, I can't. Tricky. Okay, so what if I go bishop H6? Let him take. No, things are getting out of hand here. Okay, I guess I'll trade it. I guess I'll take it. His rook comes to life though. His rook comes to life, and this H pawn is suddenly a big problem for me. This doesn't look good. Yeah, this doesn't look good, man. This guy is going to win here. Oh, and I'm in time trouble. Should I do a bishop trade? No, then I drop this pawn. Yeah, this looks nasty. This is even a threat. If I move the queen, like I was thinking here, and then there's knight A4 there. Maybe queen D2. I'm trying to trade on G5. Queen D2 maybe. Okay. Ugh, yuck, 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 yuck. I thought I had a great position. And now, oh, I think part of where things went wrong was first I missed bishop h4. Yeah, I'm down to a minute 44 now. Yeah, I think bishop h4 was the turning point where things got hard. Okay. So he indirectly attacks h2. This is, should I go behind the rook? I'd rather not. But I also don't really love this either. I guess I'll go behind it. Rook is usually better behind a pawn than to the side. Okay, but I think queen d2 might have been the right decision there. Okay, so am I threatening bishop g5? If f6, I might have created a weakness there. I can just come back. I might have provoked a little weakness. F4 is interesting. If he takes, well, no, then this is dropping. So I don't know. F4 is too dangerous. It might be playable, but it's too dangerous with the amount of time I have here. Okay. He's not actually threatening anything. Maybe a single trade. I might just go here. That makes sense, right? Okay, let's just go there. And then maybe rook a d1. Because then I'm threatening knight e7. Well, I guess he takes with the king, so it's not a threat. Instead of c3, I might have had bishop b6, knight here. No, it's no, that wouldn't be so. Yeah, then I just take. Yeah, maybe I might have had knight b6. So he can't go here because I just take it. So he would have to go queen d7. Then he's fine. Yeah, then he's fine. Okay, so but but that's something to keep an eye out on. Bishop b6, queen d7. Okay, so he just comes back. Nothing has changed. He stopped it. Hopefully he's not watching this stream. I don't think he is though. I think rook a d1. Because I do have some threats there, and it brings the rook into the game. So do a quick blunder check. Oh wait, do the fork. happy. Yeah, that just works out for me. But yeah, rook a d1. So now knight b3, queen c2. I don't know if I want that or queen d3. Queen d3 just comes back, but then I could take. Yeah, I don't know. Queen c2, because he has to move the knight again. He could go to a5 or c5. If he goes to a5. Oh, a5 I win. Then I have bishop b6 again. So queen c2 might be an idea. I don't think he can go to a5. I think bishop c6 wins. Yeah, so if knight b3, queen c2, he has to go back to c5. Then he's fine. But I've gained a tempo there. Knight b3, queen c2, knight c5, it's my move again. But my queen is misplaced. What if I then go b4? b4, knight a4. Okay. Yeah, so if I take on e7, he has to take with the king. Otherwise, I'm taking here. So takes, check, almost winning. Okay, takes, bishop g5, f6 is forced. But it's not enough. It's close. Oh, it's close. I don't know. I almost flagged there. Running out of time. I don't know. Maybe king f1 just to not run into a check there. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's go this way. So if he goes knight b3, then he has no way out. I just go queen a2. And he's trapped. So he's considering knight a4. Okay. Knight a4. Nothing has changed here. He still always has f6. Yeah, he goes knight a4. So I might just go after this. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Oh, there's a fork, but I have a check. Okay, everything is hanging on by a thread. I got 36 seconds too. Tough game. Intricate. He's whoa. Okay, I might take and then play h4. And I can even just win the pawn. Yeah, now I can win a pawn, but h4 looks good too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Does he have check? Okay, I know why he did it, because he wanted to go here and I didn't have the follow-up check. That's why he did it. But now he has two pieces hanging, two pawns. Which one do I want? Not this one. Oh, shit. There's this. I have to defend it. Oh, that's passive. Oh, I am screwed. Okay, I'll go for it. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to win the exchange for a pawn here. His move was good, actually. I just got outplayed this game. Just got outplayed. Yuck. Actually, this is even... No, I can take it with the other rook. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I just saw the threats when I was down to like 8 seconds. I don't think I could stop both knight b2 and knight c3 there. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna, well, I won't yet. I still have chat minimized. Oh, tough. Ah. I don't like losing. It's not, I am just not I'm not big into losing. But it was an interesting game, and I think I played okay. Okay. I wasn't, had nothing going on in my mind that whole time. I don't like this so much. Oh, but I have to. Yeah. No, he just played accurately. Oh, and then the rook comes in here. Wow. And then I'm gonna have to play bishop too. Yeah, they're just over. He just played really well. He just played really well. Oh, and then he's coming here. Wow. I just got crushed, man. Wow. Wow. I just got completely crushed. Piece 5. Well, look at the game. I don't think you want lessons from me. No, I mean, I just got completely crushed. It wasn't even close. Not even close. I wonder. I don't know what went wrong. It might have been when I allowed Bishop H4 earlier, but I don't really remember any like egregious errors. Um, Possibly the knight f5 was not good. Like I'm not certain about that. Okay. Um, do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't really have time here. Yeah, I want to look at this with the engine soon because I want to see where I went wrong. I feel like he should be higher rated. He's only 1900. He played a really strong game. It felt like, I don't know. Maybe the engine will say I just made bad move after bad move. But oh, then he was here. Wow, so accurate. Okay. Try to climb up here then. He still just goes here anyways, probably. Rook d2 anyways. Why not? He just crunching, and then he just doubles up here, and then he comes in here, and then everything is, yeah, okay, gives me a check. Always repeat. No. This game, I was going to lose this game before it started, I think. He's just too strong. I don't know. We'll see after the game what the analysis says. Like maybe I had lots of chances. Yeah, me too. I hate it. Yeah. If my opponent plays well, I don't mind it. And my opponent did play well. I'm just not sure where the mistakes were. So he's spending a lot of time now that he's completely winning. Okay. What to do? What to do? This rook could be improved. Maybe. Oh, wait. Is he threatening? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know. Let's take. Yeah, because he was threatening to put me on the here, which I can't allow. So then maybe rook g1. Check. Check. He's fine. Oh, he can't go there. He has to go here. And then yeah, then he's fine. He's fine. I don't think rook g1 works. He takes with the queen. Oh, this again. I have h4 now. Yeah, I mean, oh, there's still that, eh? Can I go here? He takes here. This seems wrong. Could this check? Yeah, you just go check. Oh, but then I've got, and then he brings up the king. I mean, I'm dead. There's no question, but this probably is simplest. And then just king g7. I mean, that's, I'd just do that. That's just me, though. Yeah, I would go king f4. Yeah, king f4, king h3, king g7. There he goes. Yeah. King g7. It's painful, man. It's painful. Actually, king g. Oh, he can. Oh, no. King g7. I've got rook a7. I've got rook a7. Okay, maybe he goes here just to test what I'm going to do. Rook d2. Oh, rook d2 just wins because I can't protect h2. So I give a check and he can hide. He can hide there. That's the plan now. Rook d2, rook a8, king a7, king a6, and I'm dead. Because he's going to take on h2. Actually, I've got rook h8, but then here, triangulation to g7. And then he wins. That's how he wins. Rook d2, rook a8. Yeah. King a7, rook a7, king h6, and then king g7. Okay, he goes there. Oh, that works too. Yeah, that's even better. That's even better. That's even better. Damn. Actually, if I go here first, the check, I come back here. He no longer has rook d2. I'm being annoying. I'm making him work for it. Yeah, this looks good, right? But then I can go back to the second rank because he doesn't support rook d2 anymore. Yeah, so he could start with rook d2 again, but then I have rook a8. And here, that might even be winning now. So rook d2 here has to be a blunder. Like I'd love to see rook d2. So I'm actually holding on just for the moment. What about e4? Do I have a plan for that? That looks strong. Yeah, see, I actually don't have any. Yeah, you can just go e4 now. Looks kind of devastating. Okay, it goes here. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's the move. That is the move. I'm forced here. Yeah, now he's got it. Yeah, that wins. I don't know what he thinks. What's he thinking about here? Why would you not immediately play rook d2? Why would you think here? Why would you think? Okay, weird. Weird. I mean, because I'm not going to do anything on rook a8. He just comes up here. I don't know why you don't immediately play rook d2. What? What is he doing? He's just toying with me now. I don't know why you don't play rook d2 there. That's strange. What is this move? That makes no sense. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, well, what to do? I don't know. I mean, I'm dead. So takes, but then I've got check. It's just weird. You play all those moves. You don't play rook d2. What was the whole point of staying on this diagonal? Okay, so check. King g1. I think he's just toying with me. He's just playing with his food before he eats it. That's my assessment. Yeah, well, I have to take it, right? So. Check. I take it. Never mind. Check. And then what? Dare I? That's what does he do? I can't do that. Oh, okay. Makes sense. He's got all the light squares covered. Yeah, that's a good move. So check. Oh, mate in 2. Come on, he's got to be able to see a mate in 2. But he didn't see the rook d2 earlier. So okay, that was a rough game to have to go through. Okay, I'll analyze it. I don't know. I think he's underrated. Not just because I lost, but I don't know. Because it was so one-sided. That's why. I mean, and he's 150 points, 130 points lower than me, and he just crushed me. It was not even close. Okay, so the knight f5, I'm not 100% sure, but probably it's right. And yeah, I took with the g pawn. Otherwise, I think his central pawns just get too strong. So I think I played this all fine. I was considering taking the knight on c5, but didn't. Lost 10 points for that, by the way. The bishop d5, I'm not 100% sure about this. I was considering bishop a2. So I'm not 100% sure about this. This is probably okay. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was my error because I allowed bishop h4. Well, that was one error anyways. Yeah. But still, I shouldn't be like losing. Maybe I'm a little worse. I shouldn't be like losing here. I wonder if rook g1 was too slow. Like maybe I could have played f4. No, f4 drops here. Um, I'm too depressed to be your coach here after this game. Yeah, and then and then this whole H file. Yeah, I think my mistake was bishop d5, missing bishop h4. And then I was in time trouble here. Game got actually quite interesting around this point. I thought his castling was a mistake. Oh my god. I blundered here. I ran out of time. I'm just better after queen b5. Because my knight protects. Oh no, he's still he's still attacking here. But this was probably better. Queen b5. Then knight b3, rook b3. I don't know. I might still be worse there. But yeah. It was probably better than what I did though. I just ran out of time. I think knight queen takes b5 was better. Yeah, and I'm just losing here, no question about it. But then he takes his time, which is fine. But then he plays like I'm just surprised that he missed queen d2. Like, why would you not rook d2? Why would you not just play rook d2 here? It was just weird to me. And he thought for a long time too. He thought for like a minute. See you at Game and Melting Pot. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and I'm just dead here. Okay, let's look at that with the engine now. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm loading this up in CPT, so. Okay. So that's the graph. So I'm +2 and then just completely losing. So I'm going to load this up in CPT. Hey, MD Gaming, how's it going? Are you going to play in the carries? Although I think I asked you that in person, and I think you said no. Yeah, so in CPT, yeah, knight f5 is clearly the best move, so that was not a problem. Now, I don't actually have this in my repertoire, so I'm going to run that now. But it looks like obviously to take with the g-pawn, as I did. Oh, whoops, give me a second here. Did the wrong thing. So this was all right, and then after knight bd7, yeah, I'm letting this run. So I played bishop c4. So bishop c4 was fine, no problems. I'll put on the engine now. There was also rook g1. I'm not playing the carries, no. The BC Day Open, I might play. Maybe like 10%, 15% right now that I'll play in that. It's pretty damn expensive for me to do that. It'd be like $1,200 or something. So we'll see. Tonight, in about 20 minutes from now, I might be getting monetized on YouTube. I might become a full-fledged partner. It depends if I've gained enough watch hours. I need 15 more watch hours. Yesterday, I needed 15 more watch hours. So at midnight, at 12:01 p.m. or a.m., so in like 18 minutes from now, I'll know if I've hit that. And so once I find out how much I'm making per day on YouTube, I'm as well. If it's a lot higher than I thought, then I might play in the BC Day Open. Whoops. If it's dramatically higher than I thought, I might play in the carries. Although it might be too late to sign up to it now, because it's like in 5 days. Okay, so anyways, yeah, Rook G1 here is apparently playable if G6. Then there's Queen F3, Queen D2, Bishop C4. Yeah, these all just kind of transpose. So I played Bishop C4. I thought this was a bad move. It is a bad move. I was worried about, I was expecting B5. And then I was going to go to A2. Yeah, so that was what I expected. And this is a poor move. I played F3, so there was better. I was considering taking, but that wouldn't have been great either. The computer is recommending some odd choices here. So let's look at them. It's recommending proactively playing Bishop A2. And then are we going to play Queen D5 here if he takes on D4 or on E4? Oh, there's a double threat here. Oh, but didn't he have Knight G5? Then I take, then I just take the knight. Okay, tricky. So well, that defends the pawn, but even if he does, like, what if he just plays some other move? Let's say Rook C8. Okay, so I don't know why specifically it doesn't like, I don't know why, I'm still not 100% sure about the Bishop A2, because what is it planning to do after that? Yeah, so Queen F3 is another idea. You can also do it first. What's the plan with Queen F3? Just to defend the pawn? Like, let me just have the computer play itself a little bit. No, the delay is really good. It's like 7 or 8 seconds now. Yeah. And the quality of the stream is a little bit better because I upgraded my modem and my internet package. So the delay is like, yeah, really shortened. Okay, big stretch. Yeah, sorry. I wanted to see the idea here of Queen F3. So Rook C8. These moves all just kind of transpose. Peace vibe. Well, what are you doing right now to learn? So Rook G1. Yeah, so these moves all kind of transpose. The computer has all these moves wanting to be played. So what if black plays G6 here? And F6 is weakened. So does it want to make this trade? What's the idea? Let's just say he makes a non-move. Yeah, it's not so clear. Let's just repeat a little bit. Okay, so it's a very slow little grind here. Actually, here it likes to take on G6 now. Yeah, I checked Social Blade a lot, but it's very inaccurate. It doesn't know what niche you're in. It doesn't know if you have short form or long form, if you're doing shorts or not. Yeah. I mean, I'll know in a few days because I'll see the money coming in or the earnings coming in. Yeah. So anyways, if we take on G6, sorry, it's a discovery. Okay. That's the idea. Hey, that's one. Oh, okay. That's one of the ideas. Okay. That's interesting. It makes sense. It all comes together now. So you put the queen on F3 and then a little discovery converging on F6. Okay. So that was one of the computer's ideas. So if okay. Now I wasn't sure about bishop d5. It was actually okay. So this was actually not a problem. This is not where I went wrong. White is actually still a fair bit better here. I had thought I had gone wrong here, but no, we're still better. Our knight is very strong. His bishop is still awkward. And our king is safer than his. Yeah, and rook g1 was good. So the problem was here, after g6. This was my, whoa. This was my first mistake, blunder. I took on g6. That was a mistake. Yeah, this did always cause me problems. This H file, I had to babysit it. Yeah, and I just I already have a weak H pawn, but I just highlight that weakness. Yeah, that was okay. So what should I have done instead? You're going to head out. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Any other move? Any other move? It's recommending queen d2 or c3 or rook g4, b3, taking on c5. But this was just too weak, giving him that open H file to play with. Big mistake. I can't see what you wrote because I can't see the last text. I'll see what you wrote when if I scroll up I can see. Yeah, A3 is the computer line for sure. I still don't even really understand why the computer likes it, but I've ran that day and night many times. The computer always likes A3. It's basically a waiting move. Basically a waiting move for black to commit to something. Yeah. Yeah, so I just didn't really give consideration to how weak and annoying this would be, but I'm still equal here. Still equal. I just lost my advantage. This was all fine, and now I've built up my advantage again. I played b4. Here, for the rest of the game, I was under a minute, so there was a big time problem here. b4 was okay. Computer's recommending h4, which is very, very surprising. But I guess it wants activity. It might just want to give up the pawn to get some activity. Wow. Makes sense if you think about it. So if black takes, in fact, we'd be winning here after knight g5. Whoa. Wow. And if he takes with the rook, then he has back rank issues here. We can also take this way and then rook h1, I think. And then, wow. Wow, yeah, because his king is really not safe. h4, that's a strong move. h4. Now, if he doesn't take it, well, at least my rook has some breathing room. Yeah, h4 that's a strong move there. Okay. But here I'm still fine. And I had 30 seconds here. This is a blunder. I thought it was, but then I had no time here. So this was a blunder in return. Computer wants to just play down. Yeah, my instinct once he castled was to play h4, but then that didn't make sense. So yeah, computer's recommending rook to g1, but it didn't like this trade. Yeah, I think c3 just becomes a little bit too much of a babysitting job. If I play, isn't it my move here? Yeah, computer's frozen. Okay, if I play bishop d2, oh yeah, there's a fork. Yeah, that was part of the problem. I should not have traded. This is, his bishop sucks, and my knight is 100 times better than any other piece on the board. So I should not have traded that at all. And it's gluing everything together. I need that. Yeah. But I had 30 seconds, so I should not have traded that off. And then I'm just completely losing here. Yeah. Now, I'm still surprised he didn't play the rook d2. He had a mate in 4 here, actually. Yeah, king g7. I thought he was going to play this, but he didn't. Yeah. So where was it? Where was the rook d2? Here. Yeah, rook d2, best move. I don't know why he didn't do that, and he thought forever. He thought for 30 seconds on this. Okay, but he played e4, and then, okay. So just to recap, this was fine. Yeah, this was all fine. So this was the first like little improvement I could have made, was first of all recognizing that there's not actually a threat here, because I have queen d5 ideas. So for example, if I just make like a random move and he takes, I have queen d5, that's just winning. So it was indirectly defended. So f3 was not necessary. That was the first thing to note. Second thing, this is harder to appreciate, but FG was a mistake because after HG, this open rook for black becomes too much of a deficit for my position. So I should have just played anything else, essentially. But the part, I didn't want to take it. It wasn't my first move. I only did that because I didn't want him to take me. So let's take a look at that. Like if I play c3, one of the computer's recommended moves, I did not like this. I do remember considering it and saying maybe it's not so bad, but it still felt bad. And I thought, okay, he can't go here. Well, maybe he can. Well, what's wrong with just queen d7? Okay, there's a fork on b6, but it just felt long term that's going to haunt me. So, like I'm just trying to think of a move. I don't know, a5, and then how does the computer want to continue? I don't know. This just felt wrong to allow him to take. Yeah, it is a complicated position though. Okay. Whoops. So there was that I should not have taken. I should not have taken. But yeah, that's a hard one though. Honestly, that's hard. It's hard not to take there, because to allow this, to be comfortable with this, because it just feels like, again, it just feels like he's going to be able to take it so easily. Eventually he can come here. For example, let's just make some moves here. I guess I can defend it a little bit, but very scary. Not an easy thing. What else? There was, I mean, here I'm in time trouble. Yeah, this was certainly avoidable, even under time pressure. I should not have given up this knight. Completely a waste to trade off this knight. That was easily avoidable. So My opponent played pretty well, and I made a couple of positional mistakes there. Losing my voice. I'm going to... So I have 7 viewers right now. I'm going to give you guys the choice on what I do before I finish the stream tonight. So I'm going to run a little poll if it opens up here. So I'm going to finish with a rapid game, either a rapid game or puzzles. Not puzzle streak, but actual hard puzzles. And I'll just do one. I'll just do a single puzzle, but it's a very, very hard puzzle. So I will start that poll here. So it will be rapid or puzzle. So if you don't mind placing a vote, if you're still here watching, it would be appreciated. I ignored previous chat. No, I responded to you. I think. Wait, the chat didn't actually load. Or the poll didn't load. Let me refresh. Maybe because it's midnight. Cinderella stuff happening. Yeah, the chat's not loading for me in a oh, there it is. But let me try that again. Yeah, chat is kind of broken right now. Try that again. Okay, there we go. It went through now. So if you don't mind placing a vote. We have 2 votes. 3 votes. Thank you for the votes. Well, it looks pretty one-sided. We have 3 votes in. I'll let it sit for another 15 seconds or so. Yeah, you guys hate your puzzles. Okay. It's just... Okay. So I will end the poll. I don't think they're going to get outvoted. So there we go. Okay, I am going to switch to chess.com here. And my ratings have just dropped. Connected here. Wait, am I back? Okay. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm actually going to end it there. It's a terrible way to end the stream. I'm sorry, but something happened at midnight, and okay, I'm back. Okay, maybe I'll do it again. Okay, maybe I'll play a game. Hello, Red Neris. Yeah, my computer froze there, and then my computer's still going kind of haywire here. Stream has disconnected.